Hi everyone, and welcome back to my new model Barmy channel. Apologies firstly to my subscribers for the lack of content for a little while. Unfortunately, I'm having one or two health issues which have taken my focus away from modelling, but here I am back in the saddle, ready for a project. So let's see what I'm up to. Right, I thought I'd get my eye back in with a bit of scale modelling. So this is what I've got. So these are my little 1/100th armoured fighting vehicles that I like to build. It's a great scale, perfect for a tiny man cave like the one I've got. Don't take up a lot of room, and they make up quite quickly, and they're quite detailed. So these are by Flames of War, and they're part of their Team Yankee series, which is sort of modern combat vehicles and aircraft you can get as well. So I buy these from a well-known auction site, and normally I buy them in loose sprues like this without any packaging, because generally they come as a set, and I don't normally need a set. They're designed for wargaming, so of course people would want to build quite a few of these to set out on their wargame table. Now this basically is an FV432, which is an armoured personnel carrier which has been in service, I think, from about 1959 with the British Army, and is still in service in its latest version, which is the Bulldog, which looks somewhat different to its original model. Anyway, the reason I am building this is because back in March this year, 2022, I had the pleasure of being able to drive an FV432, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and basically I thought, well, yeah, let's build a model of the vehicle that I drove. So I'll cut to a bit of footage now so that you can see what that was all about. So this is the FV432 that I drove, or the Battle Taxi, as it was nicknamed. Absolutely superb vehicle, great fun, a fantastic hour under the instruction of Matt, who runs the Tracks Driving Experience, and they are based near Arundel in West Sussex. So if you fancy having a go, contact Matt. They're on Facebook. Absolutely superb, thoroughly recommended, and yeah, go and have a go because it's brilliant fun. Anyway, on with the build. So I hope you enjoyed that bit of footage and the photos. So why have I bought two FV432s? Right, so one of them is going to be made up as the vehicle that I drove, and I might try and include a bit of basic interior detail in that. The second one, I quite fancied building the FV432 30. So basically what happened when they decided to retire the Fox Scout Car due to some stability issues, they whipped the turrets off the Scout Cars and they put the turrets on old Scorpion hulls to create the Sabre. And some of the turrets, I think there was about 18 or so of them, correct me if I'm wrong, some of the turrets went on to FV432s, and they were principally sent out to the Berlin Brigade, which gives me an opportunity to try and build yet another tiny vehicle with the Berlin Brigade camouflage livery, as per this. Which will be fun. So in order for me to do that, I bought another Fox Scout Car. So I've already built one of these in stock form, but obviously I can use the turret on this on the other 432, but so that I don't end up with a redundant Fox chassis, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of a what if, because on the 432 they give you an option of either a mortar carrier, I don't know whether you can just about make that out, a mortar, or they did a version with a Swingfire missile. So I'm going to try and graft the Swingfire turret onto the Fox chassis to create a sort of what if. So essentially I get 3 completely different models from these 3 sprues. So let's make a start. Right, well actually I've made more than just a start. Let's just have a quick reminder what the Fox is supposed to look like. So this is one I made a while back. So this is the same kit. So this is the Flames of War Team Yankee Fox. So that's pretty much built straight off the sprue with a few additional bits of storage. So that's what the Fox is supposed to look like. So as I suggested before, I actually have taken the turret off it, so I've actually built one of the 432s up. So this is the one ultimately that will be the 432-30, which has got the turret from the Fox with the 30mm Radon cannon on it. But I've taken off the storage bin on the back of the turret because I've not seen any in the photos of the Berlin Brigade 432s actually having that, and also the cable drum off the side of the turret that was there. So I've removed that. So quite happy how that's looking. Did a bit of modification to the turret ring. If I can get this off. It's quite a tight fit. So I actually used the hatch that came with the kit and just reversed it round, drilled it out, and then the turret's got a pin on the bottom of it. So anyway, let's put that aside. So that's that done. Let's just have a quick look at the Fox. So this is the Fox chassis, but with the Swingfire turret. So this is my what if, and I've built it as a what if it had been deployed to, say, Desert Storm. So this will be in a Gulf War type desert sand scheme, I think. So what I've done here is, as well as just modifying the turret, I've put some additional storage on. So we've got jerry can on the back, some ammo boxes, a pack on the side of the turret. There I've mounted a GPMG machine gun on the turret, which would have been fired, I guess, from standing on the deck, a la World War II style. And I've used my milliput technique to create some camouflage netting. So that is literally just a sausage of milliput, and I just attack it with a cocktail stick to give it some texture, so it looks like some camouflage netting basically. So I thought I'd build those 2 models up. Principally I wanted to see how the F432 goes together, because the other one that I'm going to build, I think I will put some internal detail in. So I really wanted to see how this chassis sort of went together, so that I know at what point I can close everything up. So I think I'm going to leave this one here for now, and then in the next part of this I'll be building the other 432 and put some internal detail in that, and then we can start priming all 3 models and start the painting process. So thanks for joining me for this quickie, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.